What's up, world? It's your boy J Tuck back with another Cowboys fans only episode. So go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, share. Somewhere down there, somewhere down there, somewhere down there. But we gotta talk about it. We got some things to talk about. Although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. Yeah. It's gonna be a no-go for Jamal Adams in Dallas. Yeah. It's been fun. It's been fun since these rumors were starting to twirl. Jamal Adams would post stuff like, Katy, Texas, Dallas, Texas, different environment. And we'd be like, oh, that means he wants to come to Dallas. And he says he wants to come to Dallas. Like, we've been on this hype train for so long. Long. But it's finally come to the end. I was out having a good old time with my family, and I get a little alert from ESPN. Jamal Adams has been traded. My heart skipped. I said, oh, damn. Hold on. Let me grab my phone. Open my phone up. Scroll down. Jamal Adams has been traded from the New York Jets to the Seattle Seahawks. Bruh. That's not how this was supposed to go. It wasn't supposed to go this way. Jamal Adams was supposed to be a Dallas Cowboy. That's it. That's it. He was supposed to be a Dallas Cowboy. And I know a lot of people, they're talking, oh, well, it was just too much. I mean, the Jets traded Jamal Adams in a 4th-round pick in 2022, and they got 2 first-round picks and a 3rd, and they also got a safety. The Jets were just asking too much. Yeah, they were asking too much. So they're asking so much that the Seattle Seahawks just happen to give it to them, right? And here's the thing. When it comes to this trade, there's 2 opposite ends of the spectrum, right? You have to think about, from a smart perspective, it really depends on what the Jets were asking when it comes for Jamal Adams. Now, if they were wanting 2 firsts, a 3rd, and Michael Gallup or Tyron Smith or Lyle Collins, okay, so now we got to pump the brakes. We got to pump the brakes. And granted, I feel like when players come out and say, I want to go here, I want to go to Seattle, or I want to go to Kansas City, I want to go to Dallas, that these teams would be like, hell nah, you're not getting them, and you're damn sure not going to Dallas Cowboys. So their ads for such craziness, it's never going to happen, right? But there's also the other end of the spectrum. We got to look at it and see what did Seattle actually do to get Jamal Adams. And seeing what Seattle gave the Jets, I personally am saying the Seattle Seahawks, they got over. And I know what you're thinking. 2 first-round picks, a 3rd, and also a play. Chill. I got this. So the reason why I say this, right? The Seattle Seahawks, they've been competitive since the Legion of Boom, Russell Wilson, Richard Sherman, all these guys. They've always been competitive under the Pete Carroll. So if you think about it, just them kind of having a mid-tier season, they're always probably going to be on the cusp of playoffs or in the playoffs, and they may or may not advance the pin. So you're pretty much looking at these first-round picks being 17 plus for 2 years, right? Now, think of that from the Cowboys' perspective. You look at the offense that we have. You look at our defensive front. You look at our youth and linebackers starting to get healthy again. If you were to shore up our secondary with Jamal Adams, there's no excuse for us not to at least be in the NFC Championship game or Super Bowl. We should be in the realm of those two areas, which means these 2 picks will probably be 23 and up. It's irrelevant. They're irrelevant at that time. You add Jamal Adams and we're competitive and we do what we should do, what the whole football world knows what we would do if we were to add Jamal Adams, those 2 first-round picks they're not even in the conversation. Who cares? Have them. I mean, the Patriots been trading out of the 1st round for so long because who cares? They just won the Super Bowl. They'll trade back in the 2nd, get 2 second picks and find some guy and move on with life. And so that's from my perspective is why I'm thinking the move for us that Seattle just made would have made sense for us if that's what the Jets were asking. Now, if they were asking for, Zach Martin or some randomness, then okay, we might have to pump the brakes. Also, Like, people don't understand. Granted, I know. The NFLPA just spoke with the NFL, and we're gonna have football. Tuck, we're gonna have football. Okay, cool. Sounds cool. We'll go with that. We'll talk about that later. But when it comes to college football, do you even know what's going on right now? I mean, some teams are going to play conference only. Some teams are thinking about pushing it back to the spring. I mean, we really don't know much when it comes to college football this season, and they're up first. And I saw Urban Meyer say if college football is pushed back to the spring, this could drastically impact those players trying to get drafted. The unknown players, like the Trevor Lawrences and those type of players, they're going to be straight in any circumstance. But the unknown players really trying to make a roster, it's really going to be hard for them to make a roster because you start football in spring, typically the draft's in April, so you might have to delay the draft, and there's so many uncertainties. We're thinking a perfect scenario, but we still have to pay attention to this pandemic world that we're living in. So that pick next year, that first round pick, is probably going to be a crapshoot anyway, especially if it's a late round, because you're not going to have the time to really evaluate the player like you normally would in a normal case of the season. So Seattle's thinking, yeah, you can have that first. You can have that 22nd pick of the 2021 draft. Take that. You can have it. Go do what you think is best. You can have it. And then that 2022 pick, okay, who knows, right? So I feel like what Seattle was able to do with this trade, I think it was a fair trade to get a generational player. And you think about it, a lot of the generational players who wanted out of the current situation and wanted to go to a different team, it typically, the price tag was 2 first-round picks, whether it's for Khalil Mack, for Laramie Tunsil, or Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, for Jalen Ramsey, two first-round picks. I'm all right. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. So that's typically the price tag. And I feel like the price tag for Jamal Adams for 2 first-round picks, I would have did it. And without any hesitation, especially if all they wanted was just another safety to plug in, I would have easily submitted that trade. Now, it's funny that people are so against the Jamal Adams trade, giving up a first-round pick because they're so golden in Dallas. But no one really complained when we gave up a first for Amari Cooper. I mean, and why did we give up a first for Amari Cooper? Because we drastically needed a wide receiver. We did. And you think about it, at the time we traded for Coop, that pick was going to be a top 10 pick, if not even higher, because of the way we were playing at the time. So I think for Jamal Adams, 2 first-round picks that's really going to be irrelevant in the first place was an easy price tag to make for the Dallas Cowboys, and they happened to miss the mark. So here we are again, Cowboys fans. We missing out on a dynamic secondary player. I mean, Minkah Fitzpatrick, Earl Thomas, Derwin James, Jalen Ramsey, Juan Thornhill. The list goes on and on and on and on. And I feel like a lot of the younger Cowboys nation, y'all don't know what it was like to actually have a dynamic safety, to have a Darren Woodson back there. It changes a lot. To have primetime Deion Sanders back there, it changed a lot. And it's been so long since we had that feeling, and it looks like it's going to be even longer. Even though we got a lot of young rookies who has a promising upside, that ain't no Jamal Adams, man. So Cowboys fans, show me how you feel. I know my man Spoonie's probably kicking shit over right now, just throwing fits. A lot of people are bummed out. A lot of people's like, oh, well, I definitely want to pay. Yeah, whatever. I know a lot of people are just kind of just cool on it. But it is what it is. It looks like we're going to go in with Xavier Woods and HaHa Clinton Dixon to the season. And it is what it is. But show me how you feel, man. Make sure you also comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Also, like I said, shouts out to my man Cowboy Sid on the Dallas Cowboys for Life channel. Show me a lot of support and love. Shouts out to everyone who sees me over there. I'm actually going to hop on his stream here in a few minutes, and we're going to get it popping. We got a lot to talk about. So go ahead, man. I hope everyone's having a great Saturday. We got some more great news and great shows and great content coming up. But y'all know I had to talk about this Jamal Adams things. So it is what it is, but we'll get back. How about those Cowboys? This is your boy J Tuck signing off. Stay in peace.